Hey there.
Hey.
Hi.
How you finished your physical therapy yesterday?
Yeah, I did, but there's some trouble with my insurance. It's sort of embarrassing, but after the accident, I kind of lost my job. They said it would only be temporary, but, I'm off my breath.
In this doctor's opinion, you're in perfect shape to go back to scaling buildings and teaching women how to handle that fella who just won't say no.
No way. You watched my show.
Guilty pleasure.
Oh, one of many, I have a feeling.
Imagine my disappointment that I had to cut our evening short.
Well, I hate to disappoint a fan.
I'll give you the opportunity to make it up to me. If first you can explain to me why the sudden interest.
As I recall, you are the one who first showed interest in me, Dr. Devlin. Yes, You said you were going to make me your special patient. And then you went into this whole thing about women who fall for Dracula and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
None of who had a happy ending. Perhaps you should have taken that as a warning.
Oh. Warnings make me curious.
Danger junkie.
No, maybe I just recognize a kindred spirit. Yes, another member of the Walking Wounded.
You're walking just fine now.
That's a pretty scar.
And you think that's a neat little metaphor for who we are?
Absolutely not. Actually, I'm trying not to think too much at all right now. Yes, I'm thinking, given the state of my life right now, cave dwelling is starting to have a certain appeal, and maybe that's why I showed up at that dive that you are living in.
Hey, there's something to be said for a good cave. And for not thinking too much.
Really? Is that an invitation?
Well,
That's funny.
Here we are. Again. And this time, I promise, no prior engagements to interrupt us.
Oh, good. May I ask you a personal question?
Hoping you might.
Why on earth would you choose to live this way? And don't tell me it's some sort of Gandhi rejection of the material world.
No, nothing nearly so noble.
Okay. I understand cave dwelling and all, but I'm pretty certain you can afford a better cave than this.
Well, the women that I'm used to entertaining here aren't usually here for the ambiance. You're shocked?
No. You're hoping I am, so you can avoid the real answer.
Staff at larger hotels can be so overeager, downright intrusive.
Really? You don't seem like a man who would be afraid of having his life of debauchery exposed.
On the contrary, I'm actually quite proud of it.
Really? So then what are you afraid they will intrude on?
You know what?
What?
This is starting to sound less like foreplay and more like an interrogation.
Well, this is how it works.
Could you be more specific?
Yes, of course, getting to know each other. I tell you mine, you tell me yours, and if it only goes one way, you might as well be talking to a priest. I know absolutely nothing about you. I don't know where you're from. I don't know if you have any family. Have you ever been married? That's normally a good start.
My past is none of your concern. Your past, however, is quite interesting to me. For instance, I understand that you and Jason Morgan used to be a couple.
Yeah, of course. It's one of my many relationship train wrecks.
It suddenly occurs to me that maybe you could be here trying to get some information.
Really? Well, first of all, things did not end well between me and Jason. He can barely stand to be in the same room with me.
Well, wouldn't this be a great way of mending some fences?
And second, you are a doctor.
Bring him some pillow talk.
Are you serious? What kind of information?
I'm not like the fools that you're used to dealing with, okay? Who are so eager to get a piece of the poor wounded Sam that they'll do and say anything. You better go now.
You are so wrong about this.
And when you do see Mr. Morgan, please tell him that you did your best to take one for the team. And the next time that he tries to pull something like this, it won't be nearly so pleasant.